What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Today I'm going to do another ranking video. I'm going to rank the Jurassic Park franchise. There's been 5 Jurassic Park movies. Jurassic Park, The Lost World Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So I'm going to rank these from worst to best. And you can let me know in the comments down below whether you agree with me or disagree with me. I'd like to see your rankings as well. Before I start, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers. I'm at 85 right now. You can help me get to 100 by clicking that subscribe button. Also, if you like what you see, hit that like button as well, because hitting that like button helps me to get views. So hit that like button as well if you like this video. So let's get started. Number 5, the worst Jurassic Park movie, and probably the only one that I think is really a bad movie, and that's Jurassic Park 3. I liked the concept of this movie, going into Jurassic Park as a rescue mission. Now this is Isla Sorna, not Isla Nublar. This is the island from the second movie. I liked the concept of going in as a rescue mission and hiring Grant to go in and help lead that rescue mission, even if it was reluctantly, even if he didn't know that he was going. I liked the concept. It was the execution that I didn't like. Everything seemed watered down. The threats, the stakes seemed really low. And they actually tried to bring in this new threat to raise the stakes, the Spinosaurus. But in the process, they nerfed the T-Rex. They made the T-Rex the king of the monsters in the first and second movie. They nerfed him in the third one to show how strong the Spinosaurus was. I didn't like that at all. And I didn't like the evolution of the raptors. The whole concept of having their voice box and being able to try to communicate with them. And I'm sorry, the raptors from the first movie, at the end, when they put their head down and gave the egg back, those raptors would have taken the egg and then slaughtered them anyways. Those raptors would not have left them alone. So the movie itself just seemed kind of weak. The whole movie seemed kind of nerfed. And outside of the couple people that died in the beginning with the Spinosaurus attack, and by the way, there was one good kill. What was it? The African-American guy who got pulled out of the airplane? That was a good kill. But outside of that, the body count was extremely low. You only had one additional death, and it was the raptors setting up a trap. Other than that, the whole thing just seemed weak and seemed kiddie-proof to me. It seemed kiddie-proof to me. This boy surviving out in the wild, out in Isla Sorna for several weeks. Don't buy it. I just don't buy it. So, yeah, I think that this was a weak paint by numbers. Let's hurry up and get something out because we promised Jurassic Park 3 movie. That's what I think it was, and I didn't like it. So that's number 5. Number 4 is The Lost World Jurassic Park. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this movie. I like this movie. This is a good movie. It has its flaws, to be sure, but it's a good movie. The T-Rex stuff, where the T-Rex is stalking this group, the T-Rex family is stalking this group, I love it. Towards the end, when they're going through the tall grass, and you can see the raptors just mowing down the tall grass to get towards this group, that was great. The whole raptor sequence was great. There was dumb stuff in it. You got cut from gymnastics? There was dumb stuff in it, to be sure. But bringing the T-Rex to the mainland was fun. I don't know how all the people on the ship died. I don't think they ever adequately explained that. But it was a fun concept. And yeah, I just like this. For all its faults, I like Jurassic Park 2. I read the book by Michael Crichton before I saw the movie, and I was hoping that we would get that. Dachshund was the main antagonist of that book. Remember? Dachshund! We got Dachshund here! He was the main antagonist of the book, and he wasn't even in this movie at all. This was nothing like the book. And I think that was why a lot of people were kind of let down by it, which I was initially too. But I've since grown to have an appreciation for The Lost World Jurassic Park. I think it is a well-directed, average, okay movie. That's where I'm at on it. I have fun when I watch it. It's not a masterpiece. It's one of Steven Spielberg's worst movies. But when I watch it, I have fun with it. So The Lost World Jurassic Park is number 4. Number 3 is the newest one, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I love the direction they took this movie. I know that a lot of people didn't like getting them off the island, the island exploding, yada, yada, yada. The stuff that happened in Jurassic World was going to happen anyways because this island was going to explode. How did they not know to not build Jurassic Park on this active volcano island? All that, I get those criticisms. But it was a good excuse to get the dinosaurs off the island and have the ending that we had. The Indoraptor was an interesting main dinosaur antagonist. And the whole exploring the morality of cloning was really interesting. Cloning this girl to replace your dead daughter was a very interesting concept, and I could see why Hammond would have a switch, would have a break from this character. Zefram Cochrane, who's the actor that plays him? I don't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. But I understand why Hammond would have that break. And then at the end, having this clone set the dinosaurs free and setting up a new Jurassic World is an interesting concept. Now, in real life, I don't think these dinosaurs would last long. I think the military would be on it and it would be done. I think they'd be out executing dinosaurs. Interesting concept nonetheless, and I can't wait to see where they go with part 6. My second favorite Jurassic Park movie is Jurassic World. This was a great breath of life into a dying franchise. This resurrected the Jurassic Park name under a new moniker, Jurassic World. Bringing Chris Pratt on as Owen Grady was a great move. He's somebody who's likable, he's somebody who's funny, yet you can believe him in an action role. And there were great action sequences in this one. The Indominus Rex was a great dinosaur bad guy. The fight at the end between the T-Rex and the Indominus Rex was epic. When she was running out with that flare, I couldn't help but get super excited and put my hands up and say, yes! For some reason, it's become popular on the internet to trash Jurassic World. I love Jurassic World. I love it. It's a great movie and it's a great addition into the Jurassic Park franchise. But it's nowhere near as good as the number 1 Jurassic Park movie, and that is the original Jurassic Park, directed by Steven Spielberg. I remember seeing this in theaters when I was a kid, and it changed my life. I've talked about those formative movies, those movies that I watched that turned me into a movie fan. Jurassic Park is one of them. I remember being in awe, just like Alan Grant was, when he first saw that Brontosaurus. And he takes his glasses off, shaking, and he falls to his knees. I remember my mouth just dropping open when they say, "You have a T-Rex?" And Hammond laughs, "We have a T-Rex." You know, this was phenomenal storytelling. And what is so great about this was made in, 92, 93? What is so great about Jurassic Park and how it was so ahead of its time was it still holds up today. The special effects still hold up today. You know, the dinosaur renderings in Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World were probably a little bit more lifelike. Like the part in Fallen Kingdom, after the T-Rex kills the Carnotaur and he roars, you can see his neck shaking as he roars and all. That was just beautiful. But I'm telling you guys, the CGI rendering in Jurassic Park still holds up today. The raptor sequence at the end of Jurassic Park, one of the best sequences in any of the Jurassic Park movies. This is a phenomenal movie, phenomenal storytelling. It's one of the greatest movies ever made, the first Jurassic Park. Great fleshed out characters, Alan Grant, Ian Malcolm. You know, Ian Malcolm, he would go on to be the main star in the second movie. He would have a cameo role in Fallen Kingdom. But having a supporting character like him, all the characters were great. Hammond was great. Even Samuel L. Jackson's character, who very little screen time. Just a fun character to have on screen. You look at Dennis Nedry. Dennis Nedry has become this iconic Jurassic Park character. He wasn't in this movie much. My son has a Dennis Nedry Funko Pop, holding the shaving cream can. This movie has just gone down in pulp culture. You know, I see the meme everywhere. The Dachshund, we got Dachshund here meme. I see it all over. This movie permeates our pop culture, and there's a reason, because it's so good. It's that good of a movie. Jurassic Park, the original, is one of the greatest movies ever made, and it's easily the number one. So let's recap the Jurassic Park franchise. Number 5 is Part 3, Jurassic Park 3. Number 4 is The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Number 3 is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Number 2 is Jurassic World. And number 1 is the original Jurassic Park. Again, let me know your rankings in the comments down below. I'd be really interested to see if you think that I'm just way off base on these. But thank you for being here and watching the LQ Review, where we get to talk about all of the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.